What are some unspoken rules within the girl code? Always compliment a woman when she looks pretty or dresses well, even if she is a stranger and you know her for not more than 2 minutes. Even more so, hype her up for her little achievements when she brags them to you. Especially at your workplace. Give her all the validation she might need. It's very easy in our world for women to feel inadequate, and she is constantly trying to be the best, because anything less than the best means that she is a failure in a man's world. Any little we can do to make her feel belong will take her to great places, smiley face. I have always appreciated and participated with give a pad tampon if asked for, as well as notifying if their appearance needs a fix that can be fixed in 5 minutes. Makeup, food and teeth, clothing malfunction, simple redo of the hair, readjustment of clasps on jewelry. Also notifying if the blood stain is visible. If they're a friend, I will offer my jacket as a cover-up in that situation because I will get it back. I do wish I could participate in hair ties, but I have very short hair so I don't carry them around, however I do have them at home to offer. If a male friend, or a guy in a group you're hanging out in, comes with a girlfriend or even just a date, give the girl attention and enthusiasm rather than ignore her to talk to guys and her boyfriend. Make sure to involve her in the topics and stop to give her context if referring to something she may not know about. Don't be touchy with her or guy. Laugh at her jokes and ask about her opinions. If it's true, mention to her how nicely you spoke of her and that you're glad to meet her. If it's true, tell him you think she's great at the end of the evening. If a man, especially one that is much older, appears to be bothering a girl, you go up and pretend to know the girl. I had to do this often because old farts at my former retail job would try to hit on minors and make several female cashiers uncomfortable. If I didn't deter them with my presence, we signaled to our taller male coworkers to help. Also, if one of us girls doesn't feel safe walking to her car, we travel in a group, and if possible, with a trusted male friend or employee. Depending on the location, the 5-minute rule is my favorite. If it's something she can get done within 5 minutes, e.g. smeared lipstick, falsies coming loose, something really visible in her teeth, tell her privately. And help her out with it. Bloodstains from periods can also go down in this category. She'll really appreciate the help. If it's not, e.g. patches of unnoticed leg hair, acne, mini stash, don't tell her. It'll just make her feel awful, and she can do anything about it. Guy, but I worked in a bar. Oh, the things and thongs I did and did not see. If a lady needs a toilet seat hover buddy, and there is nobody else, stranger girl will go. Likewise, a save me from this guy look will inspire an distraction even from a woman that hates her. As bouncer, I could confidently intrude and say, hey, your friend is looking for you, and often take them to the actual friend, which surprised the hell out of some women. When ladies pile their bags together, don't remove all but one to a different watch area and not take the remaining bag, or tell the owner. Happened to me a long time ago when I was asked to take birthday pictures at a climbing event. The mother's BFF pulled this stunt, causing my cards to get stolen. Nice. ETA somehow all the best photos I took of the child mysteriously disappeared from my camera. Can't think how that happened. Damn thieves. If you pull up to a gas station, especially at night, and they're alone, or see them go into the store, you go into the store too. One time a girl and I pulled up to the same rundown gas station at like 9 p.m. in BFE somewhere in Alabama. I'd run inside to pee and had my knife on me, so I wasn't too scared, but then I saw her coming and waited until she was ready to leave the store, get back in her car too. Hope she's okay to this day. Don't ever leave one behind at the club bar spot. When it's time to go, no one stays behind. Don't care if a dude wants her to stay, get his number and call him later. Natalie Holloway's friends broke this code and they regret it to this day. Never be stingy with giving out pads and tampons. Don't ever borrow or wear your friend's boyfriend's hoodie. WTF looking at you, Joanna on TikTok. The 5-minute rule. If you notice something about a girl that she can fix within 5 minutes, hair out of place, lipstick on teeth, skirt tucked into her underwear, etc., you tell her. If it can't be fixed in 5 minutes, weight, hair color, a style of makeup you don't like, etc., you keep your mouth shut. The only exception is a period stain. You tell her no matter what. The toilets, bathroom of a club or bar or restaurant are where we vibe each other up. Everyone gets told they look good, makeup touch-ups happen for each other, and any sanitary stuff needed is swapped or given. No questions asked. I've made some friends for a night in those places and they're awesome, even if we're drunk and never see each other again. If she's telling you she's worried about working late and then walking home, you go pick her up at the door. I don't care if it's 2 a.m. If you think someone contaminated someone else's drink, you accidentally spill that drink and offer to get buy the person a new one. Take them aside, apologize, explain. If it's at a bar, also alert the bartender. If you see someone do something shady, put something in her drink for example, or says something really crude he plans to do with her while she's not at the table, etc., you let that girl know. On a less serious note, you always tell the crying drunk chick in the bathroom that she looks beautiful and encourage her friends to take her home. If something seems out of place in their appearance, such as a hair strand poking out, eye boogers, something in their teeth, or food on the face, please tell them discreetly. I can't tell you how many times I come across a mirror halfway through my day and I look disheveled with obvious blemishes that no one told me about. Your friend who's pregnant will appear as if she's not even pregnant until the 7th month. Then, she suddenly becomes so cute with a little belly. I discovered this firsthand during my own pregnancy, consistently hearing the exact same words from various old female friends, almost as if it were a scripted response. If you're in the bathroom and start hearing some explosions, put some music on and turn it all the way up. I've been on both sides of that courtesy, and even if it doesn't fully hide what's going on, it's just such a relief to not have the only sounds in the bathroom being the cracking of the toilet bowl. As far as I've ever seen, every girl knows the look. The look is a look a girl gets on her face when she is in a situation that she doesn't want to be in. It's part help me and part get me out of here. When you see this look, you step in. Doesn't matter if you know the girl or not. Make sure your friend gets home doesn't go off with some random guy. I'm a 29-year-old mom now, so I don't really go out like I used to. But when I did, the rule was if we came together we left together, and we were making sure everyone got home and inside after a night out. It wasn't optional. Do not dress or look better at something meant for the other. No one ever told me this and I had to learn the hard way. Same case for my sister and so many other pretty girls I know. In my case it wasn't BC I am pretty but BC I'm tall, so I brought attention to myself without trying. If someone bullies your friend and you are so friendly with that person, you are part of the problem, even if you go to school with, work with, are forced to see the bully for some reason. In that case, you can be civil, but being friendly is not supporting your friend. If you receive a compliment on your clothing, your makeup, your jewelry, etc., you always make sure to reply with a "thanks, I got it from." That way, the little Pinterest board that is her mind can secure that information later for their shopping endeavors. Under Article 3, Section 2 of the Girl Code, should a friend spot an ex, immediate diversion tactics must ensue. This could range from a spontaneous interpretive dance to pretending you've just seen a celebrity. Improvisation skills are a must. If you see a woman walking with the back of her skirt tucked into her underwear, you do whatever it takes. Pull over on a busy highway, jump out of a moving train, bungee jump off the bridge to alert her to the situation before anyone else notices. If you don't like a girl and she needs a tampon, you give her a tampon. You watch other girls' drinks in their company. If there's a girl you don't know and she seems uncomfortable with the and around her, you ask if she wants your company. I don't know if this is an actual rule or if it just should be one, but if your significant other is an abusive prick, fucking tell her. Don't say it like that, obviously. But she may need some outside confirmation or to have that glass broken. If you get breast cancer, let as many people as possible feel your lump so they know what they are looking for. Before my mastectomy, my breast made a lot of new friends. Early detection can mean the difference between life and death. Girls within the Girl Code are each other's biggest cheerleaders. Celebrating achievements, no matter how big or small, is essential. It fosters a positive and uplifting environment where everyone feels valued and supported. Don't steal each other's boyfriends. Never date, flirt with, or have any romantic relationship with a friend's ex, love interest, or current partner. This is completely off limits and a major violation of trust and respect. If your friend throws a party and the turnout isn't as expected, sticking around and making the most of the night is a sign of genuine friendship. This rule is universal, applicable to both males and females alike. The bathroom is a sacred place for positivity and encouragement. Sharing a smile, a compliment, or a tampon will never cost you as much as you gain. The friends made there might be temporary, but they are sincere. Look out for each other when drunk. If you don't have a sober friend to coddle everyone and keep an eye on all the girls and make sure they're all there and safe, hold drinks and stuff, you're the sober friend. Be attentive to other individuals, especially women, when they're intoxicated. Similarly, if they step away from a gathering, ensure their drink remains safe and untouched to prevent any potential tampering. It doesn't matter how much you hate a girl, if she needs a tampon, is too drunk around dangerous men, etc. You help her, no questions asked. What happened in Jennifer's body was hell against girl code. Wow! Y'all got a lot of rules. Edit. I didn't mean this negatively. Why the downvotes? It was just an honest observation. There are a lot of rules in this thread. That's not a bad thing. What I do: don't post a shitty picture of her on any social media sites. Doesn't matter how good you look in the photo, if you know she wouldn't want it posted, just don't do it. If you're not sure, ask her first. The 5-minute rule. If it can be fixed in 5 minutes or less, tell her. If it can't, bloat situation, etc., then there's no need to say anything because it will literally only make her feel bad. If your best friend gets out of an abusive relationship that you convinced her to leave, don't try and date or abuse her less than a month after the breakup. This goes for any gender really. If you're an incredibly beautiful girl, you can't dress too pretty or too sexy. Otherwise girls might find you intimidating or be jealous. Not a rule that I like, but it seems to be there. If a girl asks if you have a tampon or pad and you have one, you hand it over even if you don't like or know the person. No one wants to be in that position, and we all have been there. If a strange woman comes up, pretends she knows you and tells you that there's a guy creeping her out, you greet her like your long-lost friend. Then you help her get someplace safe. Also, we text each other after a night out to check we all got home safe. Or we tell each other if I don't get in touch next days, call the police when we are going on a trip. If your friend throws a party and not that many people show up, you stay the whole night and have a good fucking time. This rule really applies to everyone though, male or female.